You're welcome back. Now, as we do every Wednesday, we're going to bring you AM Business thanks to EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. And today, we're turning our attention to the 4th Cosmos Innovative Center's Agritech Challenge.
After the launch of the Cosmos Innovation Center Agritech Challenge in 2016, Cosmos Energy Ghana has supported dreams of young entrepreneurs in agriculture by providing coaching and guidance to make their dreams come true. The Agritech Challenge is an annual competition that identifies young people who are interested in becoming entrepreneurs and provide them with business and leadership training, mentorship, and network support.
I think critical to where we want to take these young people to is build their capacity, give them the necessary training, and in the finality, help them create entrepreneurship or become entrepreneurs. But even I think in the bigger sphere, we are building their capacity. Not necessarily everybody is built to become an entrepreneur, but hopefully they will pick up some capacity, some skill sets that will help them better where they are right now.
Because I believe this has created the right platform for hungry entrepreneurs who wants to grow, to come and learn, design, develop, and create businesses for themselves that will also grow into the future.
After 3 successful editions bringing forth 6 promising startups, Chocho Tractor, Galani, Qualitrace, AgroInnova, Profish and Tech Shelter, the Innovation Center in November 2018 gave another set of young enthusiasts the chance to achieve their dreams of solving problems in the agricultural value chain. The call was made and over 300 youths from across the country applied to enter the competition. However, only 200 were called for one-on-one interviews to see how determined and passionate they are in the cause to improve the agricultural sector.
In the past 2 years, what have you been doing that is very innovative?
I haven't actually done anything innovative because for the past 2 years, I was doing service last year with Farm Milk, and after service, my service ended. I was given contract extension till December.
After rounds of grilling, the number of participants was sifted to 120 to move on to the next stage. But little did these cohorts know that the next was literally the hardest. A week-long stay at the Army Recruit Training School in Shire Hills, among other things, taught them discipline and the essence of teamwork. Although these young aspirants were familiar with the term hard training, easy battle, they really got to understand how hard the training can get. The most memorable of the training program was the trip to Mount Clowem in the Krobo district. For some, the 925-meter mountain was no barrier to the
Yeah, this one I know be fit, I like no fit.
From the beginning, it looked a little challenging, but attempting it, we've made it to the point we're supposed to. We're now descending, and we hope we will be able to carry that same morale down. After all, it's all about endurance.
After a couple of capacity building sessions, these young entrepreneurs were ready to undertake their first market research tour. The first market research trip was designed to give the 2019 cohorts the chance to meet and interact with stakeholders, policymakers and consumers in the agriculture value chain to understand the challenges they face. All this was in line to help the various participants shape their business ideas to solve the problems within the value chain. Among the regions visited were the Northern region, Bonua-Hafo, Ashanti and the Greater Accra region. Places visited included the Plant Regulatory Service Department, Poultry Processing Company Darko Farms, Fertilizer Producing Company Farmers Hope, the Savannah Agricultural Research Institute and Animal Feed Producing Company Agricare.
Definitely, this is nothing new. It has been our style, it has been our DNA to train people who really want to go into poultry. And I would like to encourage the upcoming ones who really are interested in poultry to count on Darko Farms. Come up, we are willing and we are able to train anybody.
Cashing in on this very low-hanging fruit, so-called planting for food and jobs, is so clear. Into seed production. So one, they can go into seed production, seed produce. You just register with the Ghana Seed Inspection Department of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Why do you import everything? But if we go into production, we will not look for. People will rather come and pay dollars to us and buy our seeds.
Going to the farmer, technology can help. Because now farmers, they have groups, they use phones and other stuff, so you can get them message, get them pictures as to what is going on. And if a farmer gets to know that, probably you make inquiry to find out who are these people, and gradually you will get more closer and closer to them.
What would be the essence of a market research trip without speaking to the actual players in the agricultural sector, the farmers? To make this possible, the participants had to make a 4-hour trip from their hotel in Kumasi to Nkranza to meet the Nkranza Farmers Cooperative. In the end, the long, tiring ride was worth it as the teams were able to deduce a lot from the farmers. Agronomist and head of the farmers, Rindov Yeboah, explained that the farmers would need the help of innovations by the Agritechies to help ease the farming process for them.
In a way, as the students are here, they can also explore, listen to the farmers, and get to understand actually what is happening within the communities. It's not easy to be in farming business. You should understand the concept and be ready to face all the challenges, and also develop a smart way of coming out of the challenges. I think that's the best way the students can learn out of it.
After the market's research, it was now time for the participants to team up to form groups based on their common interests and business concepts. After pre-pitching sessions and capacity building training, 22 teams were formed. In May, they took turns for the first time to pitch the business ideas to a panel of judges.
Complemented by solar power for humidity and temperature monitoring. This structure is very cheap and affordable and can easily be built anywhere in Ghana.
Innovative business ideas from various ends of the agricultural value chain, including storage, processing, preservation, poultry and many more, were generated. Despite being the first attempt, some teams managed to impress the judges with their concept.
I think young people right now are in an era where technology and everything is going digital. So if we're going to use initiatives like this to encourage young people into sectors which has been proven to be the fastest growing in terms of job creation, so definitely it's something that is in the right direction.
2 months down the line and only 16 teams were given the chance to partake in the second pitch. Now matured in the competition, the cohorts have shaped their ideas thanks to the feedback and coaching from the ideation team and some money given them to generate a minimum viable product.
It's locally built. This one is just locally built. Just 2 hours, the work is done. Yeah, what happens is that the solar panel receives the it will supply the power to the accumulator here, which is the battery.
At the end of the second pitch, judges were impressed with the performance of the teams and advised them to push on to achieve the best in their businesses.
And whatever happens after today, as my fellow judges have mentioned, please know that this is just the beginning and there are greater opportunities ahead of you. So take in the feedback and then work on improving upon your ideas.
It's a competition, all right, as a business you guys are building. So not everybody will win, but what is live after KIC? So whatever you start now, that's why I'm very specific when it comes to some of these things. Company names, team formation, all those things. That is what you're going to grow into a business. So take that one from day one. Don't just think it's a competition. If there's no cosmos, what are we going to do? So that should be your bigger picture.
The path to the $100,000 cash prize is still unclear, as the participants have one more market research tour to embark on and a final pitch in a few months to come.
That's it for AM Biz. Now, coming up, I don't know if you remember as kids, those riddles that you used to get about how to cross a river filled with crocodiles and lions on either side. And, you know, they make it all difficult and you have to figure out how to get to the other end. That is pretty much what the LECMA road is like. Imagine that you need life-saving medical care, but it's at the end of a road which just by traveling across it, you might make your condition worse. That is the situation faced by most people trying to access LECMA Hospital, who have to use that horrible 8-kilometer stretch that is not good for anybody's health. Well, we have decided here at Multimedia that that road needs to be fixed. So the hashtag is FixLECMA now. We're talking about it after these.